Hello, I'm Monsters of Banter, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Part 16 of my Von Carstein playthrough. Of course, this is the Patreon campaign, so Patreons can vote in the polls and get early access to the videos. And last time we had the poll, which was, should we befriend Grimgor or Gweek? And everyone said Grimgor, so we're going with Grimgor apparently. It's going to be tough because he does not like me, despite the fact that I've been killing his enemies. But that's fine. Not going to... Not going to hold that against him. Do we have some tech to make plus 10 I mean, do we have that with you?
I'm talking to no
Technology 10, yes. I mean, it's basically like pissing in the ocean, isn't it? Really, it's having that much of an effect. And also whether we should kill the dwarves or leave them be. And everyone said kill the dwarves and sell everyone pots. So that's fair enough. Now. Looking around, I think we're fairly safe. We're pushing north with Vlad. I think what we're going to do here is maybe do a little bit of raiding and push even further in, because it's going to take a little while to get that up to 50%. Emma did a very brave attack on Talapine, took it, but paid for it dearly. So we need to heal her army up. And then, of course, we've got Jackie Daytona, who is a completely normal human bartender, defending Altdorf with his women's volleyball team. Although I will say that, although obviously volleyball is a very intensive sport and it requires you to look after your body, eat right, I don't think these girls are eating right because there's very little of them. So I think maybe we need to have a chat with them, just make sure that they are, you know, make sure they are eating enough, because
more sleep shines.
It's not looking good so far. Anywho. So, Isabella is moving towards Valmir von Rukov here to take him out. I imagine he'll probably bugger off, would be my guess. So, otherwise, looking all good, really. We've got a fair chunk of change coming in. I want to get Jackie Daytona, maybe some more volleyball team, maybe some more advanced volleyball teams. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some really bulked-out volleyball peeps. We've also got... I need more Karens, I've decided. Karen, unfortunately, got stabbed, but we've got... Shim Shuru here, and she needs to come over here and help, because walls are just annoying, and they give our enemies places to stand and shoot us, and I do not like... Oh god, what the hell's this? Where the fuck did you all come from? Are you shitting me? Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Need to take out that Luminark. This is fine. Right, well that Luminark needs to... Where did these all come from? Like, I'm fairly sure, like 1 second. No Empire armies. Next second, oh, there's 3 of the fuckers. Never mind. Right, we need to kill that Luminark. To be honest, I should have flown up because they end up in a traffic jam. All the single ladies end up... But we are, I mean, really murdering this Templehof Luminark, but there's plenty of enemy characters coming in as well, which we're going to have to deal with. But killing the Luminark is a priority, because this thing is stopping us from getting our winds of magic back. Unfortunately, it's going to break and run away, and we can't really chase it down. We're sort of surrounded at this point, but fortunately, the Empire is bombarding its own units. So, thanks, I think. That Luminark is being a pain in the ass. I can't reach it. It's still alive. It's trying to fire, but not able to get a proper... What the fuck? Why are you just watching your ball? Are you on drugs? He's almost certainly on drugs. He's like, dude, this ball, dude. It's like infinity. And this artillery is really helping me out. It's really thinning out the numbers. We do... Oof, there's Balthazar as well. Fortunately, we do have friends. We've got doggy friends. That's right, doggy friends are, of course, best friends, especially when they're dead. And we need to pick off that Luminark, and that's exactly what our direwolves are moving in to do. But we are going to get locked down by the net of Amintop, which, of course, the Luminark has, because this is a Templehof Luminark. But there we go. We're now surrounding that thing, and it's going to go down very, very quickly. Oh, God. Just fuck off and die. 71, 12, 0, and he's dead. Him and his balls are dead. How's this going? I mean, there's a lot of dead bodies now in this blob. We're thinning them out. Volkmar's here. Fucking Volkmar. I fucking hate that dick. And we're taking quite a bit of damage as well. Some of our single ladies have taken... Madonna's taken an absolute beating. I'm trying to think of one of her songs. Material Girl? Is she just a material girl? Or does she have no health left? Madonna has no health left. Madonna has died. So that's unfortunate. But we've still got plenty of single ladies. Just as well, because reinforcements are on their way. But we do have the Vargai still in reserve. The Wolfies have also managed to get away, which is good. We're getting pounded by artillery, but that's not generally too bad. Dolly Parton is taking a bit of a beating as well. We're trying to heal her up. Volkmar, it just doesn't die. Just fuck off. Oh, the Knights of Everlasting Light. Ugh, look at them. They've got glowy lances. That's the worst. Now, there's plenty of enemy artillery which we need to deal with, really. Mostly because if we do win this battle, I don't want that artillery to survive. So we need to bring all of our dire wolves around and knock them out while the single ladies keep everyone else busy. And they are keeping everyone else busy, including all of these... Oh, God. Yeah, those... No, don't take my heads. That's the money maker. If you take the money maker, I won't be able to make money with it. Never mind. The Vargeists now swooping in, along with some Felbats that I apparently recruited. I don't know what they... I'm just going to throw them to the lions. The Vargeist coming down to take out some of these missile units, though. There we go. Basically just acts as a bit of a deterrent to those missile units. I don't really care if they die. However, I do have to be careful because... No, not Ulrich. Because... Where was I going with this? My train of thought just derailed. Oh yes, that's right. Because of course the Empire moves first and Ostland moves second. And we know there's an enemy army just over the hill, laying siege to Altdorf. And if they see us quite diminished, are they going to launch an attack? I mean, yes is the answer, basically. So we're going to have a battle after this one. The direwolves picking off that artillery crew, nice and easy. That is going to reduce the strength of the army. Basically, I need to break the enemy army. I mean, it's a lot of dead people. That's good. How's our vampires doing? Okay, Dolly she's on 702 health and she's maxed out. She's maxed out her regeneration. In fact, a lot of our vampires have now maxed out their regeneration, which means any damage they now take is permanent. They can't heal it up during this battle, which is not ideal, to be honest. However, the number of enemies is starting to thin. You can see, we have a look there. Yeah, no more reinforcements. We've lost half our army, but they've lost over half of theirs. In fact, they've lost about 2/4 of theirs? No, 2/3. Maths. Carl swoops back in and then immediately drops dead. Suck a dick. Suck a dick, Carl. Talking of sucking dicks, there's Volkmar. Volkmar, who is still... Jesus. Good God, look at him go. You know what, I think after... Obviously, I'm playing a Marathi campaign at the moment. It's my normal campaign. And you know what, I'm thinking I might play Volkmar after that. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what I say. We're trying to chase down these witch... So this witch hunter needs to die. Go on. Ow. You little bitch. Look at him running off. What a dick. There goes Volkmar's coming back as well. It's the big blob of enemies. The Vargei's getting hit in the back there, which is not ideal. The direwolves now running down other units that they've found. This is actually looking pretty good. We've actually got the Knights of Everlasting Light, which... What the fuck do they do? Out of interest. What is this? They reduce melee attack. Ugh. Fortunately, our Vargeis are pretty high on the melee attack, so it's not going to have much effect on them. And they've managed to break them nice and easy. And there we go. The enemy army is broken, leaving a big horde of dead bodies behind. Look at all that. Holy shit. Absolute massacre. And yeah, some of our single ladies are not looking great. 448 health there. 498 on Alicia Keys. Yeah, if we have to fight another battle, we're going to start in not a particularly good position. Although, of course, in a new battle, we can then heal ourselves up again. So it's not totally bad. But it is going to be tough. That was close. I mean, if they'd had more units, we might have actually not won that one. Okay, although we did win that, which is good, we did lose Madonna, which is unfortunate, although she should be back. We lost the Fellbats and the Dire Pack, and also a 1 unit of Vargeists. The main issue is that the Empire move first, and Ostend will move after them. And there's an Ostend army just ahead of us, so... Oh. I mean, we will heal up, and we can regenerate during the battle should we need to. But it isn't really ideal, because that'll probably use up most of our regeneration, or a lot of it anyway. And we may need it. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Death or glory! Getting some shots in, but it's not going to be enough because we've healed ourselves. That's right, I spent about 30 seconds just dropping heals on us, which has helped a little bit. But, of course, we can regenerate even more when we're killing people because we have that ability. And so we're going to be regenerating quite nicely while we murder our way through all this infantry. Talk about all this infantry, we've landed in quite a nice position here because you can see they've all kind of like lined up, which is going to be great for the inevitable Wind of Death, which we're going to slow down so we can see the proper jam as it goes straight through the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Not going to do too much damage to them. But here we go. Now it's going to start going straight through the infantry. It's going to be absolute carnage. People getting turned into, like, exploding into jam. Very nice. Leaving a big old trail of dead bodies. Lovely. That works. And Isabella racks up 410 kills with that. So pretty good. Pretty good overall. Leaving not much of the enemy army actually alive. And these Knights of the Blazing Sun, they do have fire attacks, but we don't have regeneration, so are we weak to fire? Are we? I don't even know. Are we weak to fire? Hang on. No, we're not. We're not weak to fire. I was like, vampires are kind of weak to fire, aren't they? But apparently we're not. So that's fine. And of course we do have other units available, but they're busy dealing with some other units. So we've got some great swords, some halberdiers, moving in to engage us. The dire wolves mopping up some handgunners. In come the Vargeists into the rear. This, of course, is Wendelin, who doesn't have a flappy mount yet, but apparently is like Neo from the Matrix because she can do kind of weird flappy, wavy move attacks. But that's fine because she's going to keep everyone busy while the Vargeists murder everyone, which is good. And then dire wolves racing to engage the Hellstorm rocket battery to knock those buggers out. There we go. They should be pretty effective at knocking that out. However, it does look like some halberdiers are actually moving in to try and engage them. I'm going to stop though. Get off my puppies, you jerks. So we're going to suck them off rigorously. A rigorous sucking is going to see them not super happy. And more dire wolves are now on the way to help out. Oh god. We're still just murdering our way through. When we have a look at the health of our vampires, we actually see we're actually in a lot better position than we did start off with. So actually, you know, we're going to come out of this battle with more health than we went into it, which is nice. More dire wolves have arrived to knock out the Hellstorm rocket batteries and are carving their way through the crews. Even the halberdiers that came, or the spearmen, sorry, that came in to help, getting routed alongside. Looks like everyone's running away now. And it turns out Jackie Daytona won't have to do anything. He can just keep monitoring his women's volleyball team, which is good because obviously he is just a totally normal human bartender. Well, we came out of that battle actually looking better than we did going in, so that's another army dealt with. Confident defender. I mean, you'd have to be, wouldn't you? I think the Empire just threw everything they had at us. And it didn't go very well for them. Everything they had. And it wasn't enough. Dolly, get Immortal Will so you can heal yourself up in future. And Gwendolyn, still haven't given you a name. You can get a Hellsteed and, I guess, like, Berber? That'll work. Emma's a builder. There we go. Slapping up some walls. Doing a bit of rendering. Good stuff. Right, you're dead. And we have successfully fended off all of those attacks. Ah!
Impossible.
Looks like I found where they scuttled back to. Okay. Time to make them pay. Right, everyone there's fine. Jackie Daytona is doing a-okay. We can... Okay, there's no one... Now, they do have... Oh, they don't have a garrison.
Unstoppable.
Okay, let's scooch up there.
I thirst.
Yeah, I know you do, Vlad. We're going to give Vlad's... You've got Evil Souls, which is fine. What else do you have? What skills do you have? So you got Cloud of Horror. So you don't have anything like specific that you're good at. So okay, let's just go with Beguile for the moment then. And we'll just move you up to deal with that.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Well, that is the question. We'll just pick up some units as and when we can.
Yes, my sire.
Good. And oh, Hairgig does not have... Hairgig's got fuck all. So we'll send Shimmy over there. We need to take out the rest of these southern settlements down here. We also need to take out Kemperbad, because those dwarves, they're stopping me from doing some trades. And I feel like getting defences everywhere is probably a good shout. Okay, so we've got Vigor Loss Reduction for Skellingtons. Emma has... It was severe. Okay, and we've got a Foreign Trespasser, which I do not like. You've got settlements. I'm not super in favour of that. I'll level with you. I'm not a huge fan. Right. I'll have that. Thank you very much. And a student. And we catch a Batchavern. Finally! Holy shit. Need to win one battle against the following race, the Empire. I'm going to be honest. Shouldn't be hard. Vlad rampages through Ostermark, yet the elected count seems unfazed. News takes a while to filter through the Empire. Perhaps they have only heard rumours and refuse to acknowledge Vlad's return. Either that, or they do not care and look inwardly on their own squabbles. A surgical strike is needed to make the fools realise that no one is beyond the von Carstein's reach. Okay, and just so happens we've got some Empire fools over here. And they're dead. Raid the following region, Kemperbad. Can do. Mankind has finally been shaken into acting. They are mustering a force and prepared to face the undead legions of Vlad's design. A puppet should be dispatched to seek out where the army of mortal dupes gathers. Okay, got a healing potion. We really need it. You know what? I'm just going to sack Ubersreich just to basically make everyone sad. Maybe... Okay, let's mop up this down here. Basically, I think Jackie Daytona can probably hold... I mean, I say probably. I mean, he can certainly hold Altdorf. That should be no problem for him. Let's get him some more volleyball girls. And Gwendolyn, who I really need to give a name to, is going to... I don't know. Okay, let's go... Tenacity? More health? Can't go wrong with tenacity. You've got stuff. Have you got a card? You haven't got... Okay, more Winds of Magic? Sure. Cause fear and terror. Why not? Why the fuck not? You've got the Wand of Jet. You don't have any basic armor, but that's because we don't have any to give you. Everyone else has got something. I think so. I should probably do... Oh, enchanted item. Potion of... Sure. Have a Fencer's Blade. And an Opal Amulet. Never let it be said I don't give you stuff. Upkeep reduction for Zombles. I mean, Zombles should be free because they are one of the worst units in the game. Apart from Peasant Mob, which are actually weirdly worse. Right, we need to spread corruption in all directions, and Nagenhof needs defences. In fact, all of these places need defences. Upgrade them, defences, basically, because we're looking pretty secure down here. In fact, we've expanded significantly. Yeah, we are going to kill the dwarves. I kind of want to take Helmgart before I do that, though, because then, obviously, the dwarves are a bit screwed. Let's get public order there. I think this is more tax. Yes, is it more tax there? Do we need the growth here is the question. Yeah, probably. Let's spread some more vampiric corruption around the place. Just spread it wide. And Ginger Spice is getting... what is Ginger Spice getting? She's getting wild-eyed, I think. She's itching for a solo career. And Dolph. Now, Dolph, you do one thing, and that's boost income, so... Good fucking luck with that, I guess. I'd like to upgrade that one. To be honest, what I would like to do is get Wurtbad up to rank 5. And then get... the. Oh, we could... If we can upgrade Altdorf to rank 5, then we can get the Necromancer Tower there as well. That would be a good shout. And if we can take Hergig as well. Oh. Foolish Vainglory. Recruitment zoneless. Sure. Karen's back. Thank God for that. Where is Karen? There she is, down there. Perfect. Now, it looks like I might have actually really kicked the shit out of the Empire. I don't think they've got any armies left. So if we can keep, like, bopping them like this, then effectively they're a bit screwed because they'll never be able to pick themselves back up again. Which is perfect, because the last thing I want is the Empire getting more fucking Volkmars. Okay, knock down that wall. Good job. Emma has ranked up. Lovely. I'm tempted to go Queen Bee. Hero action success chance is, you know what, not bad. Then what we can do... So get one of you. And you. That'll probably do it. We'll go and take Hergig. Oof. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. So, I mean, I mean, it took a little while, but now we are just smashing through the defences. If I kill you... Oh, I think I'm going to leave him. Like, I don't want the Empire to have any armies, but I need to mop up this stunt. I need Wissenberg, I need Dottenbach, I need Fort Sol as well, Fesserspike as well. And once we've got all those, basically, we've locked down the south of the Empire. Now, how do you don't like me. It looks like military actions caps out at 10 now. Is that right? Because, like, I've been kicking the shit out of the Empire, but it's still just 10. Does it cap at 10? Should it?
Champion of the dark.
Answers on a post bag. In the meantime, let us get magical reserves for Vlad, so that you can cast more stuff. And let's go wild-eyed with Ginger Spice there. And again, we're just going to whack up defences wherever we can find a little gap. You're not super happy, but yeah, it's fine. We'll put some skulls and some chains, and apparently that will increase morale. How? I don't know. Why do we do anything? Let's get Dark Benediction. Why not? And Shimshimini is going to damage walls, because damaging walls is pretty useful. Dolly is getting wild-eyed, and there we go. Do I want to take Kemper? I mean, at the moment the dwarves... I mean, yeah, I do want to... I'll take Kemperbad next. That'll give me more money. That means I can get more infrastructure. That means potentially I could get a fourth army up, which would be really nice. Well, no, I've got 4 army. I've got Jackie Daytona. I can actually give Jackie Daytona some decent units. And then he can potentially go on the offensive rather than just sitting in Altdorf and watching his women's volleyball play volleyball. Right, assault garrison, do not care. Yep, I'm going to take him. Okay, that's a nice easy board resolve. We can occupy Kemperbads. Okay. Alright, well that did that. Fine. We're in the following battle with Vlad von Carstein. Vlad is pleased the forces of men muster to fight. In an army grand enough to appease the vampire count's ego, his sword shall drink deeply from the mortals gathered, and the Ostermark will burn. A great summoning is needed to call all the creatures of the night from their lairs and awaken those in their graves. As it is the living that face Vlad, they will soon join their ranks soon enough. Reinforcements expected. Fine.
Lord of the Night.
So Vrasta is up there, which isn't ideal, but mind you, it's not a super problem. What is a problem is Ostermark, who we are going to need to deal with. Midden Stag I can probably ignore. Plus, Wolfenberg has gold. There's gold and then there are... Oh, no, you failed.
Yes?
Rubbish. Okay.
Lord of the Dead.
Undeath Ascendant.
Let's whack you in there. We'll give you a turn.
I am Vlad.
Okay, we will go for Zavrasta only because then we can hit Wolfenberg from the rear. I'll leave Kislev alone. Hopefully if they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone, and then we can just ignore each other. A little bit worried that Fort Jakov might be recruiting an army, but I think they're recruiting an army there, so we're probably okay. We're kind of spreading ourselves a little bit thin as we blitzkrieg the Empire. But I think it's definitely the best option to do that and just try and take them as quickly as possible. Keep them on the back foot. As long as we don't end up at war with any... I mean, we are at war with the dwarves, but so far we've not seen anything from it. It looks like Queek is dealing with them as well. If we could just knock out the northern... I'm a little bit disconcerted by the fact that it seems like the military actions caps out at 10, because now it's dropped down to 8. Which is weird. Because it used to climb really high, and that's how you get an alliance with someone, is by fighting their enemies. Did they change it? They must have. Would explain why it's so fucking difficult to get a fucking alliance now. To be honest, that does make the Great Power debuff seem like incredibly punishing now. Doesn't it? Like before, I was like, you know what, I'm not too bothered by it, because if you just fight their enemies, then you can get on their good side, and that kind of works. And now it's like, nah. Is that for the same for everyone? So you don't like me because military, so that's up to 17. Ruler's tolerance. Military actions is up to 2. I want someone who is like at war with someone else. Like you and Queek, maybe. So military actions against Clan Moors is 5. I mean, it could just be a new thing that they added. I didn't notice it in the patch notes, but I'm legitimately a little bit confused. Okay, well, let's grab some extra growth there, I think. We're doing very well. If we can just consolidate what we've got, I'll be fairly happy, because the Empire will be driven back. I mean, how many settlements have the Empire got now?
I will hear your petition.
Shut up. 14. I mean, that's still a lot, but 2 of them are forts which don't really give them anything. So what you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I miscount? Maybe. It's probably fine. Plus these 2 down here, which we should... I mean, these, 4 down here should be fairly easy to take. So there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. That, I mean, it doesn't look like they've got that. It doesn't look like they've got any capitals left, does it? That's going to really like stop them from recruiting nasty units. Like, there's going to be no more Luminarks, no more Demigriff Knights, all that shit. None of that. Oh, Mousselon's dead. Oh, I should have tried confederating with them. Oh well, shame about Mousselon, but never mind. We've got Risen Champions. Unleash Hell. Oh, right, because we weren't. Right, yeah. Okay, who will trade with us?
I'm a pirate. Of course you can trust me and my crew.
Good.
A done deal.
That's Vashnar's Conquest. Trade agreement?
Never.
Oh, go on. What about if I give you like a shit ton of money?
If you insist.
I do insist. There we go. Okay, hopefully. Hopefully that will help. What's trade bringing in now? Okay, not as much as I thought it would be, but never mind. And we've now got
Impossible.
Volk. How the fuck have you got Demigriff Knights, you crazy bastard? Do you have any capitals left? I legitimately don't think you do.
I want their souls.
Okay, we'll take this of Vrasta for a start. Damage the walls at Wolfenburg. Lovely. Does it have a garrison? It does. Ugh.
Now,
Ugh.
descendant of Bathory.
Okay, if we... Now, you're probably heading straight for Grunberg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skedaddle over there, lay a little ambush and see if we can lure you in.
It is night.
If we can kill you, that'll probably knock the Empire back for a couple of turns. Let's bring Karen in.
I hunt.
And Father Dougal. Father, you can have... Father. Let's go Curse of Years.
I
Okay,
thirst.
we've not... Can we reach that? Oh, we can't.
This night?
Okay, we'll lay a little ambush there. People aren't happy, but that's because of the corruption reduction, but it's going up by 4% a turn, which is pretty huge. Yeah, we're moving so fast that we are kind of like, we don't really have the corruption to
King of darkness.
back us up. Also, I need to do Vlad's quest battle, don't I? Yes, I do. Now, what have you got? Did you lose something? You did, didn't you? Okay. No biggie. We can replace that.
Blood.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Carstein.
Probably something shit. Let's get... melee attack. I mean, I kind of want to get more Blood Knights with you. So let's do that. I was a bit dead. I was a bit down on the Blood Knights last episode, but you know, I'll give them a fair chance. We're gonna get Beastmaster because those Terrorgeists. I mean, Emma's Terrorgeist literally won that battle for us last episode. So I definitely think we probably need more of those bad boys. Oh. Okay, so he ran in. We didn't get the ambush. He then just legged it. Like, he's just disappeared. I don't know if he's got far enough away. Problem is that he's, like, just bolted, which means I'm going to need to chase the fucker down. It's going to be annoying. Although we do have Karen nearby, and Karen can slow down enemy armies, I think. So if she can get in there and slow them down, then that'll make him easier to catch and kill before he... Yep, of course he's just darted out of the way, doesn't he? Fucking... Curse of Moor, raised dead... Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Oh, fuck, you're really out of range. He can go in any fucking direction. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, he might just double back. He's taking attrition damage. So... Okay, I'm going to see if we can lure him in. That's really irritating, because he will just, like, bolt off and run for, like, an undefended settlement.
What?
And it's really irritating when the AI does that, because it means you end up chasing them around. There was one Rome 2 campaign I was playing, when,
Unstoppable.
as the Allans, I'd taken Spain, and I legitimately spent about 10 turns just chasing this army around Spain, because it just wouldn't fucking... It just wouldn't fuck off. It was running around, and in the end I had to trap it with 4 armies to the point where it just stopped moving. It couldn't go anywhere, and I had to then slowly move in until it then tried to bolt, and I managed to catch it. Fuck me.
Massacre them.
There's legitimately nothing more irritating than having... yeah, we'll do that.
Blood. Absolutely not.
Than having an enemy army that just will not sit still and die.
Yours is power I follow.
Okay, let's get some siege
Time
towers
to
there.
die.
Okay, we got Ostend locked down anyway. They're not going anywhere.
No.
And let's do something like that. And we could then go and like... Oh no.
March. This suits my cause. Never.
Oh, that's not good.
What? Dance macabre.
Hopefully... Oh, you're in range of Altdorf. You should be fine.
I will not obey.
Okay, they got 9 and 7 and 1. It'll be interesting to see how many units they have next turn. 9, 7 and 1. Oh, Jackie Daytona. Shit. So what is it? 9. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's got 9. Looks like he's got 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay. Well, they laid siege to the capital. Unfortunately, Jackie is just fucking dead because there's nothing I can do to stop that. That was really irritating. I mean, it was my own fault, but still. It looks like they're heading for Kemperbad with
I will not. This action does not have my
bunch of shit. I could maybe just let them have it and then go and fuck them up afterwards. I might do that. Let's lay a little ambush there.
It is done.
See what they do. Mop them up afterwards. We got sieges going on over here, so this is generally fine, I think.
No mercy.
We need this. I need the siege towers. I think we'll be alright. What I'm going to do is stab you. It's going to give us some blood kisses. We need 6 blood kisses. Do we need 6 blood? Wait, do we do? We need 6 blood kisses. 6 of them. I could assassinate you, or I could just block you. I'm going to fucking try and block you. Fails. Oh well. Good attempts. The moot is not as unhappy as it was, which is good. I guess I want defences there, even though it's a bit of a trash settlement. This will increase the... Okay, yes, do that. That's more growth. These settlements... Okay, corruption is kicking their ass. How are they getting... Okay, they're probably getting 4 from buildings because they've got a pub here. I don't have any defences. I just need an army down there and it'll be really easy to take it. What if I get an army down here? Actually, is there like a... Oh, there's a big pile of dead bodies here. Okay, I don't want to raise anything useful, so let's get you. Or do we have anyone that we've raised beforehand and isn't going to cost us an arm and a leg? Literally. Okay, well, let's get a Necromancer Lord. Let's get Vermont. And I guess I'll just get you for the moment. Chimney is... Oh, specialist. Sure, good job on stabbing that guy. You... Thrallmaster, rank for skeleton zombie units? Is that... No, I don't want that actually, do I? Lord of the Scourge. Sure. Invocation of the Heck. Let's do something like that. I mean, you're literally garbage. You'll be gone just as soon as I get someone better. As soon as Jackie Daytona, a totally human bartender, is back, he's getting his army returned to him. Holy shit, Nagron died. What the hell? And Isabella's been spotted. That's not the best. Okay, they sacked it and then just fucked off. Which is fine, I guess. Oh. Hello. Hello, gents. Okay, Chaos has rocked up. I mean, Zavrasta wasn't super important anyway. What to do about these 3 fucking Empire armies that popped up in what, 3 or 4 turns? Hero success chance, sure. That's better, I think, because we've already got the money. Right, I'm going to... Yes, although also abandon this siege because I do not want to be trapped between a horde of Chaos Boys and Ostland. It was a terrible Star Trek movie. What do we have here? I need 2 more turns.
Die!
If I can take down the walls. Nagrond and Kislev are dead. Holy shit. Right. These armies are all over the fucking place. Let's see if we can stab you. Oh, we did. Truly terrifying. Yes. Yes, Karen truly is. She truly, truly is. I don't want to get spotted again, but... I mean, you're just constantly taking damage, so I'm going to say fuck it. I killed you all last time. I can kill you all again, especially because you've got shit for armies. You've got a unit of Demigriffs, which I think was what survived the last battle, and then it's just spears and archers, which, frankly, I can solo those all day. Isabella can just headbutt those dickheads to death, no problem. Karen, you're going to stimulate my growth. You know you do. You naughty girl. You know you do. You do indeed. And let's... This army is literally there to mop up these settlements down here. That's all they need to do. While Isabella deals with this, he's going to go and take out these 2 settlements. Maybe even take out Fesserspike, although I might just burn that to the ground. The dwarves now have settlements in the mountains over here, which is less than ideal. We might see some armies crawl out of that. I don't know how many settlements do you have? You have 5 settlements. You've got these mountains over here, these ones over here, and that's about it. It looks like Queek might be winning the battle for the... Huh.
Bloody dead things. Why are we even talking to them?
I think Queek is clearing up because this says ruins. I think Queek's kicking the shit out of Grimgor. I think he is. If we want to be Team Grimgor, we're going to have to move, and it means we're going to be fighting another enemy. And to be honest, I'm not really into that at the moment. So. Son of a bitch. I mean, what do you do next? You just literally sacked it and now you're just going to die. Because you're not going anywhere, so I will just murder you, and then what's your next step? Okay. Hello, Chaos.
Never.
I'm going to just... channel?
I shall enslave the world.
Okay, but, you know, you don't have to enslave the world. You could just chill. Okay, we'll grab one of those for the moment. Critical failure, good. Beastmaster, good. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, nothing. Where did that army go? That's the question. Oh, there it is. But it's over there. Right, we're laying siege. So, you just came to sack Grum. I mean, this is the problem with the AI. It gets over greedy. I mean, you will run away, but you won't be able to. So you're just dead. Good job. And although you managed to draw me away for a little while, I am then just going to come and... oh, God.
Me flesh to craft. Darkness comes.
Fuck.
Unwise.
I mean, he mostly does have just trash.
Not possible.
So what's the likelihood that we can take him?
Darkness comes.
I mean, if he dies brutally, is that a problem?
Everything dies.
It,
Bring it all to
you know, everything does die, doesn't it? Everything does indeed die. So, is that you saying basically you don't mind if you get, you know, horribly murdered? They do have the garrison as well, don't they? Which is sizable and has more characters in it.
Bats and wolves gather.
Plus, Volkmar's a pain in the ass to kill.
Unleash.
You know what? I'm going to take Dalton back instead.
Bring
I'm
war.
going to be like, hello. Oh, shit. You know what? I'm going to sack that.
You
Volkmar will then come and kill him, which I'm just like, I don't really care. So in fact, what I'm going to do is kick these out so I don't have to pay for their upkeep.
I'll be all powerful. Darkness comes.
So that's not a big problem. Get involuble. Oh, shit.
Devourer of light.
Okay, we're going to have to deal with
Bring them death.
these dickheads. Ortrazov really doesn't like the vampires, does it? We're going to do what we do best. Get in there and grind them down. So sending in the Mortis engine. That, of course, is then going to start draining the health of everything around them. Just watching the damage tick up on the Mortis engine is highly entertaining. Everyone else is jumping in there. Now, we also have a flying squad who are currently just hanging out. I can probably send a Terrorgeist right in to deal with the Hell Cannon. I'm hitting it with a pit of shades, but to be honest, that might be, you know, more than what's necessary. I can probably just send the Terrorgeist in and sort that out. I'm just going to check the Mortis. How's the Mortis engine doing? Yep, look at that damage just slowly ticking up, just sucking the health off of all these Chaos Warriors. And then we've also got our cavalry hidden in the trees over here. Yeah, sneaky, isn't it? Yeah, because you can see we've drawn away the defenders from the other causeway, the other little choke point there. So while we're kind of like mulching these Chaos Warriors, just slowly dragging them down, out-surviving them, as we draw more and more of the defenders into this melee, we can then move our cavalry in. As you can see, I mean, the Chaos Warriors are going to be a tough nut to crack, but with the Mortis engine here, it's just a matter of time, basically. It's healing us and doing damage to everyone around us. And then, of course, you know, you get a good old pit of shades. That are not pit of shades. You get the old what's Wind of Death. That's the one. It's just bits of Chaos Warrior everywhere. Holy shit! Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, our cavalry moving in, and you can see they're moving their cavalry in as well. But this is fine because we've got our ghosty horse boys, who are perfect for murdering Chaos Cavalry like this. So we're going to move in and basically just start tearing through them. That's also going to let the Chillgeists also flank around so we can get round behind them. And we're also going to bring in the Blood Knights as well. So the Blood Knights are going to get stuck in. And basically we're just going to surround, there we go, the Chillgeists rushing in there to stop their retreat. We've now caught them in a little Chaos Cavalry sandwich. And there, the tinny meat. Meanwhile, the Chaos Warriors not doing so well because the Mortis engine is basically just draining their health. And there's, I mean, they've thrown in some Chaos Knights, but that's, we're breaking through. We are breaking through very, very easily. Our cavalry has it just tore them to pieces. There's the Blood Knights poking them to death. There's a little Chaos Chariot there as well. He's not doing very well. This is it's a bit of a slaughter, really, isn't it? I mean, the auto-resolve did not look super in our favour. But this is a slaughter. That Mortis engine still ticking up the kills. It's done almost 20k damage dealt. The damage value is over 2. If you get a damage value of over 1,000, it's good. Over 2,000 is very, very good. So the Mortis engine has done extraordinary amounts of damage to like everyone around them, as well as like healing us up as well. And the Chaos Command, not super happy about that, getting overrun by our ghosty cavalry and the Blood Knights as well. Blood Knights actually getting some stuff done. Dealing with those Chaos Knights. And there we go, the Chaos forces now in full retreat. Oh, look at that Mortis engine. 123 kills. If you could just get that into blobs of infantry, it'll do so much damage. Right, that sent you packing. Got Talisman of Preservation as well. And now we need to go and deal with this army, which is going to be a problem for us. It's gonna raise Nagenhof. That's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's going to happen. You are going to kill that army, but I'm not overly concerned about that. And you become a specialist, so you can keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, so far so good. We've got a chunk of change. I'm not going to spend that right now. Let's get more weapon strength for our Graveguard. Something like that. Averheim does need upgrades. Public Order is okay. And we do actually have another bloodline available. So, Lemire gives Vigor Loss reduction. Meh. The third rank, it gives campaign line of sight, which might have saved Jackie, but probably not. Von Carstein is going to give us more Public Order, which is okay. Blood Dragons give experience. Is it experience? Yes, experience, and then immune to untainted attrition. Whereas we get Sylvanian handgunners, which I'm not super bothered about. This will give us vampiric corruption, increase all provinces, and then eventually a public order reduction due to the lack of corruption, which is pretty good. Okay, so tell you what, let's go one more turn. I was kind of like, should we end the episode there? But I'm going to go one more turn just to see what happens with Izzy, because I want to just murder those Imperials. We're going to lose that Necromancer, but I don't really care about him. He is a sacrificial lamb. If anything, it's just going to keep Volkmar busy for a turn. He didn't kill him. That's very strange. I honestly thought that would be like waving a red rag to a bull for the AI. But, nope. He survived. How weird. And we also didn't lose Nagenhof. What the fuck are they up to? Where are they going? They might be heading for the dwarves. That's really weird. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skedaddle down here. Lay a little ambush there. You've just rushed over to garrison it, which is odd.
You will be rewarded.
So I'm going to skedaddle down there. So then we get over here and we're going to, well, brutally murder you, effectively. I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Absolutely not.
Now you say that. Oh, it's got walls. That means we're going to need a ram, which no one in our army can use, so that we can fly over the walls and kill everyone.
Shed their blood.
It's fine.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
I don't think you will, mate, to be honest. Oh, look at all the dead bodies here. God, if I could just get over there. Oh, all the shit I could raise. I wonder if Volkmar just is like, I don't have a strong enough army. Now, he can't take Nullen because, well, he just doesn't have anywhere near enough strength. We can take that. They might actually bring this army down to attack us. They might even bring Volkmar up to attack us as well. Not that's going to work out for them. And we're going to go and stab you. Boris. Boris is dead again. He keeps popping up, and he keeps getting bopped back down. And we're going to get Karen to stimulate my growth.
The nation calls.
Holy shit balls. What the hell's going on there? How many fucking armies have you got? Okay, well, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're actually going to attack Wolfenburg because we should have the 2 siege towers that I wanted. Perfect. So we're going to attack Wolfenburg. But first, the poll for next time. So, obviously, we've got some bloodlines here. So, shall we go with Isabella von Carstein, Blood Dragon, or Strigoi? There we go. What should we go with? So I think Izzy should be able to knock out the last of the Empire to the north. Then we should be able to swing southward and take out Volkmar finally. And in the meantime, let's get me a new gold mine. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.